How come containers at the ports, containers that have arrived, the bureaucracy at our ports, they say the containers are missing? Mr. Speaker, it is true that when these containers come, there is some connivance with some customs officials, and they sell these containers, these cables that ECG needs after the supplier has been paid. They sell the container and then people resell back to ECG. Are we pretending we don't know? Instead of us to pay attention and kill the rots, then we come here, then MPP, NDC, so now they say, oh, maybe it's happening on the MPP, it's happening on the NDC. No. An honorable minister, I know what you can do. If we can give you support to do it, you must adopt a posture, a non-partisan posture, and tackle the rots. But if we all want to approach it MPP, NDC, Mr. Speaker, it will remain.
I know there are so many weapons fashioned against the MPP. I hope none of the weapon fashioned against the MPP shall prosper. But the truth is that Afenyo-Makin will surely prosper. Afenyo-Makin made this statement on the floor of Parliament, telling the entire country that this is something in regards to the missing containers. The containers grew wing and flew out of the port. 1,300 plus containers. The minority leader is telling all of us that this is something that has been going on for a long time. And they, the political class, they are aware of it. And he asked the question, why are we pretending that we don't know? He's asking that question, telling us that they, the political class, they are aware that this rot is happening in this country. Should it be me or the ordinary Ghanaian making that statement anywhere at all with their camera or whatever on social media, that they are aware that these containers have been missing? That person will be picked by security agencies for questioning that will lead to the people involved in this rot. But he is there because there's some useless, very, very useless bill or whatever it is that have been adopted to say that he's immune because he's in Parliament. Afenyo-Makin is telling us right now that the people, the people we voted, the political class, to protect the property of the state, they are aware that there is loot going on and none of them raised alarm until it blew up on their faces right now. I have some few questions for Afenyo-Makin. The sad aspect of this whole thing is that some young Ghanaians who are laborers and young men will be arrested and presented to us on TV station as investigations is going on. But the politicians who are the mastermind behind this rot, none of them will be in jail. None of them will be in handcuffs. Only young men will fall victim to this. You can all see the reason why Rawlings have to be blowing some people off, beating some of them up. This is the effect of democracy that we are practicing. Democracy is supposed to be the best system of governance, but it has become a shield to shield politicians. We elect Adogli, jackass, criminals to protect state property, and they have become the people in charge covering the rot, the loot of state property. In any serious country, the minority leader should be picked up for questioning, because since you, the minority leader, you just admitted that this has been happening for a long time and the political class is aware. You have been in government for 8 years. If my mind is reasoning correct, why did your party fail to take decisive actions during its time in government? If custom officials and other stakeholders have been involved in this corrupt practice, why has no administration, NDC or NPP, none of them push for systematic reform to eliminate these loopholes in the country? As a minority leader, you call for a non-partisan approach to tackling the rot. No problem. The truth is, isn't it true that both major political parties benefit from these illegal dealings? All of you are benefiting from these illegal dealings, which is the reason why no real action has been taken so far. We have jackass Ajoglio in suits leading the nation. Why should Ghanaians today trust that your call for reform are genuine, given the fact that your party had the power to fix this but didn't? 8 years. This has been going on according to your word. And you, the political class, you are aware of it. You boldly ask the question, Are we pretending we don't know? But the question you fail to ask yourself is that isn't it the responsibility of the political class, including you, Afonyo Makin, to stop pretending and act, to stop this nonsense? Why has there been silence for so long until now? Since you are aware of this, what action did you take? If you are acknowledging that corrupt officials delete records and resell containers, why hasn't your party, whether in power or in opposition, pushed for a transparent digital tracking system to prevent this fraud? This question is going to the NDC also, because Afonyo Makin is telling us that all of you are aware. Don't play mind game with us. Another question for Afonyo Makin. Do you personally know of any individuals, past or present, who have been involved in this scheme? You should know based on your speech. If so, why haven't they been exposed and prosecuted? Beyond making speeches in parliament, what concrete step are you, all of you, taking to ensure that this matter does not end just as the other political debate with no real consequences? Shouldn't the Ghanaian people hold you and the other political leaders equally accountable for allowing this particular problem to persist under both NDC and the NPP government, according to your word? Ghanaians, we have been fooled for long. The people we elect to protect our state properties, they are aware of the rot, the stealing of our properties, and they keep quiet. They are in suit in parliament at Joglio. They should come and arrest me. That's the fact. In any serious country, he should be questioned because he said it that they are aware of it. What is the meaning of this nonsense, by the way?